guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we got some good ones today. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin. All right. For the record, anyone who is positive it was a Michigan flag, I'm sorry. Just wrong. It was Kentucky. She's definitely from Kentucky. Even though she doesn't have an accent, she's from Kentucky. Well, she's in Kentucky now. She's a judge in Kentucky. I still haven't found her live stream yet. However, I found this.
The problem is, I was the one, Mr. Barton, I find the fact that you added 37 cases on a day when I have a no add-on order to be contemptuous.
Yes, ma'am.
For professional courtesy, I'm not going to have them cuff you, but I'm going to ask you that you step in the back with the sheriffs.
Yes, ma'am. Judge, in defense, can I say something?
I wouldn't.
I don't put these on.
I'm going to ask that you step in the back with the sheriffs. Thank you. If you want to call an attorney to represent you, then you certainly can. We're just kidding, but he doesn't know it. Already? Oh, he's so mad. Did you see his face? Did you see his face?
She was reprimanded for that. Oh, that was great. That was great. Hi, Sarah. Oh, that poor lawyer. Oh my gosh, he was so mad. uh, and this is the whole day today, guys. I don't know what's going on in California, but I didn't. I literally was not able to pick one clip of this jail because I didn't know which one to pick. It was right. Let's just wait. We're not going to go to California yet. We're going to stop by Jersey first because Jersey does it right, guys. I mean, the judges they don't get mixed up in all the nonsense that doesn't pertain to them, like this.
Why I'm being disorderly. That's my apartment. He's not on my lease.
Those are the conditions of your release. Any other questions? All right, Ken, please be advised if you violate any of the terms and conditions of your release, including no victim contact order, then the state may charge you with a separate criminal offense known as contempt of court and or move for pretrial detention and allege that you violated the terms and conditions of your release. Do you understand?
Yes, where am I supposed to live?
Yeah. Unless you have any further questions, the matter is concluded.
Thank you.
Matter is concluded. Thank you. Next, ma'am.
Just like that. That's not a question for him. Where you're supposed to live has nothing to do with the judge. Oh man. Okay, now we got to go to California. I can't wait any longer. Oh man, guys, I don't know what was going on today. It was great. Here we go. Let's just start. I don't know what she says, so don't ask me what she said because I have no idea. When someone grabs a microphone and shoves it down their throat to scream at a judge, you just don't know what they're trying to say.
Milligan?
Good morning, Your Honor. I want to say hello to my sister Catherine Robinson, teaching English in the sovereign state of Taiwan. Thank you.
All right, you're here on 2020 CF 31889. Ma'am, do you want me to appoint you an attorney?
My public defender is Timothy Sauer of the Paris Island Marine Corps, and I have court with him on Friday, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm going to appoint you a local one, okay? Public defender's office. This is a no bond warrant, so you're going to remain in custody on no bond.
Yeah, I'm signing papers for prison for 8 years on Friday.
Okay. All right, well, your next court date here is going to be June 12th at 9 o'clock in front of Judge Peacock.
Well, I'll already be signed, so this is just a reopened case from 2000.
Okay, well, it's a violation of probation, so call your lawyer about it.
He's saying me, by the way.
Okay.
So there's two judges in this jail. and we're gonna flip back and forth in between the two judges. This one is a two-parter. Here's the first part. No, no, no,
May
no,
I?
no, 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 no.
Come
This
on.
is the second part. Here's the first part.
Dude, if you get up again, I'm not going to hear what you have to say. If you will sit there, listen to me. If you sit there and you're quiet, I will rehear what you have to say when I'm done with this gentleman. But if you keep being a jack, I'm going to send you out the side door and I'm not going to listen to you. Just be patient, brother. Can you give me a minute? All right, calm down. It'll be all right. We'll get there. Okay.
If you keep being a jack, spoiler alert, he might still keep being a jack. Let's see.
May I? Come. I need him back up here. All right. Put your name back on the record. Say your name again for the record.
Blake Daniel.
Okay, Mr. Daniel.
Mr. Judge, man, I got a lot going on. I got some good things going on for me. I'm the only one down here. I ain't got no family down here. I ain't got no friends down
You
here.
realize you got a warrant that's going to keep you no matter what I do.
Not from Georgia?
Yeah.
What? How? I got out last time.
I don't know.
Georgia don't want me. So if Georgia don't want me
doing this stuff, we don't want you either.
Man, I'm not doing nothing. Didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I had to
Don't talk about your case, but you have a battery pending, and I set your bond at $2,000.
I can't afford that. I have nobody that will get me out, sir. I'm sorry that I missed the pretrial release thing, but I didn't even know I was getting out on pretrial. They just put me out. They just put me out of jail. I didn't have no reason. I didn't know any of this.
Do you remember what I told you a minute ago about when your next court date is?
No. You didn't say anything.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You just said my bond was $2,000.
Yeah. And I said at June 5th at 8 o'clock, you need to see Judge Musselman. You think you can swing that?
Yes, sir.
How are you going to get there?
I'll get there by bus in Pierre.
Where do you live?
I live on Merritt Island.
And what are these things that you have going on? Tell me one of them's a job.
Yes, I work for all these Indians. I work for the Aladdin, and then he put me on with all of his people, right? So I do maintenance.
Back up a little bit. You're spitting on my microphone.
Sorry.
Aladdin?
I do parking lot
For
maintenance.
somebody named Aladdin?
No, sir. His name is Hammond.
What has Aladdin got to do with it?
You're asking me what I'm working and what I'm doing.
What is Aladdin? What is it?
What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you. You keep interrupting me.
Is it a business?
You keep interrupting me.
I'm asking you because you're not making any sense, brother. What is Aladdin?
The Aladdin is one of my customers. He's a parking lot. It's a parking lot I do maintenance at.
Okay. What kind of maintenance do you do in the parking lot?
I do parking lot maintenance at the laundromat. I do parking lot maintenance all the way down Courtney for all these Indians.
Tell me what parking lot maintenance includes.
I take the backpack blower and I blow everything to one corner and I pick up all the syrup butts and all the rocks and all that and I pick up and put it all in the trash.
You're like a human street sweeper.
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right. And how do you get to those jobs?
I use my bicycle.
Okay. And you swear you're going to be there June 5th at 8 a.m. in the morning?
Yes, sir.
You can get there that early?
Yes, sir.
You know what's going to happen if you're not there, right?
I'm going to come back right here.
Put your butt in jail, and your trial's going to be about this time next year.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm going to let you out, ROR.
Yes, sir.
And look at me. If you don't show up, I will come get you personally.
Okay.
And I'm going to put your butt in jail.
Yes, sir.
You got to resolve this battery case.
I will.
And you also have to take whatever medication you normally take to calm down.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I think he already has it. I thought he already had it. He might not.
Guys, this isn't even the worst of it. We haven't even dipped our toe into the California mess yet. It gets worse. No, the eyes are like pillars surrounding my name. I. They're pillars. Okay, let's see. All right, we did Jack. Okay, now this was today. So this is just a few seconds of craziness. This was earlier today.
All right, Jonathan Netherton is medically unavailable. We'll carry him over till tomorrow. Deontay Powell. Captain, sir, if you could please state your name.
Dr. Paul.
All right, you are here on 2024 CF 25347. You're here on one charge of possession of cocaine with intent to sell, which is a second-degree felony. Sir, do you want me to appoint you an attorney? Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office. Your bond's going to be set at $2,500. Okay? All right, your next court date is going to be May 21st at 8 o'clock.
So that's like 60 days.
Yes. Is that correct? Is that the statutory amount, 2,500?
It is.
Okay.
It's just possession of cocaine.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
It's less than 30 days, but that's okay. That's okay. Calendars are hard. I get this. All right. We're going to go to this next guy. This next guy is the best, I think, out of all of them.
Yes, sorry. There was 2 batteries, I think, right? Total, yeah. Sorry, I didn't make that clear. Hey,
Can I just mention
somebody's gonna have whatever you got revoked if you don't
Wait.
sit
Stop,
down, be
stop,
quiet.
Stop for a second.
I don't mean interrupting work when she started with me. Why the chair? But when I
Behave.
I'll get her chair back.
Way to control them, Judge. There you go.
Sorry about your honor.
And yeah, Bossy, he bowed to you.
Sir, what was your last name?
W-I-N-G Wing.
Wing?
Sorry, I have a hoarse voice.
No worries.
Gentlemen, stop talking. That's the way I'm gonna give everybody, so strike 2. Next one, where we're talking.
I'm not even supposed to be here. I was supposed to be taken to COC. The police officer refused to take me to COC because Miss V of the Meadows Trailer Park literally has said that
All
she's
right,
trying
don't
to
talk about
get
the
me
case.
arrested.
Don't talk about the case.
Sorry.
So it looks like a Baker Act form was provided to the jail, but I don't believe
I'm
you.
not suicidal, I'm not homicidal. I just want to go back and see my service dog. I've been claustrophobic.
Well, based
I
on
don't
the,
wanna
based
be
on the
there.
allegations, I'm not going to be able to.
I swear on my life, I did not threaten this guy with a knife or
Okay.
anything.
All right.
I told him I would whoop him like a child because I offered to adopt one of the
Remember that
children.
whole part
Stop
about don't
talking
talk
about
about your case?
Sorry.
Remember that part? All right. I'm hoping the jail will do an evaluation since there was a Baker Act form filed. I'm going to set the bond at.
I'm poor. I have no money.
Well, I'm sorry about that. But based on your charge and based on the allegations, I'm
He
going to set
hit
your
me. I didn't hit
All
him.
right, stop.
I'm gonna set your bond at $5,000. Order no contact.
Judge, can you go lower than 5,000 at all? I think he would. I don't know if you can, but I think he was protecting the children at the pool too, as well. If you read you thought he was protecting the children at the
That's
pool.
what the phone and the police are for, not a hatchet and a stick.
Yeah.
He went to hit one of the kids that I said I would adopt.
All right,
Okay.
stop.
Someone needs to review the Baker Act form and see if that's an issue. Okay, good luck to you. Don't don't believe the adoption people are gonna approve that one. Lois Clark.
You never know. They might. He's not adopting anyone. Don't worry. He's not adopting anyone. All right, let's stick with the Baker Act theme.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Your
Can you
Honor.
please state your name?
Roscoe Jerome Deering.
All right, you're here on 2024 MM 25761 on a violation of injunction for protection, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. Mr. Deering, do you want me to appoint you an attorney? Okay, I'm going to appoint you to the public defender's office. State, do you have a recommendation on bond?
25,000, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may, I'm here on a Baker Act. Would it be possible that I could be transferred to some sort of short health mental health facility? I've been trying to get mental health help for years.
Are you currently under a Baker Act?
I am.
Judge, I think the bond the state's requesting is a little high, despite it has
I
some
agree with
prior.
that.
But I don't think that would be affordable to him, sir. What would you have to post toward a cash or surety bond, if anything?
What would I have?
We need a number, yeah. Dollar number.
I would be able to bond probably at most about $1,200 for the entirety of this situation. I do not have a lot of financial funds at my disposal at all, and that's stretching it.
Well, the court's concern is the fact that this was a injunction for protection you're found at their house. So I don't know what other means to be able to protect this individual because you didn't abide by the previous court order.
There are a lot of facts that could be discussed at a later date that could explain a lot of these things.
And you'll
I know
have that
I'm-
opportunity. So
I know that I'm not supposed to discuss any of that right now. I know that's not appropriate, but I just need some sort of mental health place to be. And I've been trying to speak with a psychiatrist because I have debilitating stressors and problems with my issue. I have untreated psychosis, for Christ's sake. I feel that I should be in a much safer environment. I've been going through this situation for absolute years. I've been trying my best to escape it in its entirety, and I can't.
Okay.
I'm just requesting to throw my mercy to the courts, and please help me live my life, please.
Okay, well, at this point in time, you're alleged to have violated the law. So my role as judge is to determine your bond, whether there's probable cause, and to address your right to counsel.
I just want to leave that household anyway.
Let me finish what I'm saying. If there are services that are in place that you would like to be released to, what you can do is petition your case judge to find out if there's a bond, if you can modify your bond to go into whatever facility you need to go into. If you're under a Baker Act and Circles of Care is going to accept you, you can address that with your case judge. But at this point in time, your bond's going to be $25,000. No contact with the victim.
I am under a Baker Act, yes, though, right?
I don't have any. I don't have any.
I have that right here.
Okay,
I am under a Baker Act.
Okay, I don't have that information, but you can call your lawyer because I appointed you an attorney.
Am I being transferred to Circles of Care?
Not at this time, sir.
Shouldn't I be?
So I have no information on a Baker Act, but you can call your lawyer.
I can literally see it right here. It literally says I'm in a Baker Act. Bond amount, no bond, Baker Act.
Okay.
Do not bond out reason, Baker Act. It says it right here.
You're on a no bond because this is a violation of injunction. It's a no bond until you're seen before the initial appearance judge. So at this point in time, your bond's going to be $25,000. You're going to get a paperwork with your attorney's number on it. Call your lawyer about
25,000. So that's 2,500.
You're going to have to talk to a bondsman.
That's 10%, right?
So at this point in time, no contact with the victim and no return to that home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
I can get my property back from there, right?
No.
I can't?
No, there's an injunction. This isn't a new law violation as far as a battery DV. So at this point in time,
I was told by my arresting officer I'd be able to return. I still have property at that home. So
not under this case, you can't go back.
It's just all gone?
Okay, your next court date's going to be May 20th at 9 o'clock.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's fine.
John Tavius Gary.
Yeah, Baker Act, because he's baked. I mean, I guess he doesn't understand that he broke the law. He broke the law by violating a contact order, which is not good. All right. We got one more. We got one, because I couldn't say no. I had to take them all, guys. They were all so good.
Yes. I have an issue with the description on this, and I was just here, and it would be impossible for me to been there. I was just here, and they no passed a disorderly conduct charge. And it says that I have gray hair, blue eyes, and I'm 5'4", and I'm none of the above. The description, and
Are you in jail? The date
it's
of
supposed to be a
How'd you get here?
trespass of the warning, and I was never
How
warned.
did you get here? Did an officer take you into custody and bring you here?
Yeah, he was really rough.
Okay. Well, apparently you got bad eyesight, but I believe he brought you here, right?
He brought me here, but it says I'm non-Hispanic, white, not really, and it says that I'm 5'4". It says I weigh 150 pounds, which is 25 pounds more
Well,
than.
maybe we'll send him back to that description class, but the fact that he brought you here means it's you.
Yeah, it's
All right.
actually the person he brought here.
All right. I will take note for the record that his description of you is not accurate. However, you do seem to be in possession of the sheriff. So, based on your criminal history, I'm going to offer you 30 days in jail if you would like to take a plea today.
30 days?
Yep. For your trespass, resisting, disorderly intox.
He told me I was only charged, and this says I only have a $250 bond. I have a bond corrections right here, $250 bond.
Do you want to take the 30 days or do you want to stay in jail until May 20th at 1:30 to see Judge Atkin?
Well, it says I have a, I know Judge Atkin, he's male. I do know Judge Atkin.
Here's what I'm going to do. Because of your over 75 arrests and over 50 convictions, trespass will be set at $1,000. Resisting arrest will be set at $1,000. Disorderly intoxication will be set at $1,000. You'll see Judge Atkins on May 20th at 1:30 in Viera. I'll appoint the public defender. Good luck to you.
Excuse me, it says my bond's $250, right?
Not anymore. Thanks for
All right,
coming.
so it's a total of $3,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ja, I'm so glad you're going to be a great aunt. That is so exciting. You're going to have to send picture after picture after picture after picture in Discord. All right, so the craziness, the chaos wasn't just in California, guys. Don't worry. Colorado had its own.
Sandra Terry. Nope, that was a refusal. Brandon Wilmore. Sorry, guys.
Excuse me, Your Honor. The public defender's office deemed me insignificant because I have a parole hold to speak to me, so speak to me about nothing. So I would ask, because I have a lack of faith in the public defender's office, to get a better attorney.
That didn't make sense, Mr. Gans. You wanna? So
he has a parole hold, Judge, so he was on argument.
Okay, so here's the deal, Mr. Wilmore. Before we address what you just asked, in 24 CR 1642, did you watch the video advisement?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right. So probable cause was found for your arrest. Hang on, I lost your paperwork.
There's a palpo charge, Your Honor, and a little bit of.
Hang on. Sorry about that. It's a lot here. All right. So probable cause was found for your arrest as to the following charges. Possession of a weapon by a previous offender as a class 5 felony, carrying a concealed weapon as a first class misdemeanor. First degree misdemeanor. Controlled substance possession as a drug misdemeanor 1. So those are the charges against you. You are on a parole hold. Bond is set in the amount of $2,000 cash surety. Your next court date is May 2nd at 2:15 in DST. And if you feel you have a conflict with the public defender, you can bring that up with DST. They'll have to set a special hearing.
Well, it was just probably in this room, ma'am, but other than that, I believe that if somebody's assigned to me, they'll probably do their job right.
All right. Well, there'll be a public defender. You'll still be in custody on that date, so there'll be a public defender in DST. Okay. All right. Thank you. Jermaine, one.
I just don't want this lawyer. I don't care about the public defender. I just don't want the lawyer that's in this room with me right now. Rude. Rude. Oh my goodness. One more from this jail. I missed it.
Caprita? Stephen Caprita? Good afternoon, sir. If you could please state your name.
Caprita.
All right. You're here on 2024 MM 25340 on a charge of resisting an officer without violence, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. Sir, do you want me to appoint you an attorney? All right, the two of you can't talk to each other, okay? Sir, do you want me to appoint you an attorney? You don't want one? Okay. All right, your bond's going to be $500.
What was the reasonable cause? Was there a reasonable cause? Probable cause, sorry.
You tensed up. You refused to give the name. After repeated questions, so therefore that's probable cause for resisting arrest. So do you want a lawyer?
Where's the officer?
I'm sorry?
Where's the officer?
They don't need to be here for a probable cause hearing. They filed an affidavit.
Affidavit?
Mm-hmm.
So they should still be on call, right?
Not for the initial appearance, sir. Do you want a lawyer?
A lawyer? I already have a defendant for my case.
Okay, you don't have a lawyer for this case. Do you want me to appoint you an attorney?
I'm sorry, who do they work for?
Okay, the public defender's office.
All right.
Okay, you want me to appoint you an attorney for the public defender's office?
Well, I don't know. I'm confused and you're asking me a lot of questions. What do I need so you don't have to ask me these
Judge,
questions?
if I may have just a moment with this fellow.
All right, thank you.
What do I need so you don't have to ask me all these questions?
All right, sir, do you want me to appoint you an attorney?
This will be my attorney?
No, but that's an attorney from the law office that's going to be representing you.
Okay, what is the attorney's name?
I don't have that right now, sir. But I can appoint, and then you can change your mind later.
Okay, I just don't want to make you fall behind. I just want to make sure that I'm adequate to whatever
Okay.
you have going on.
I'm going to appoint you an attorney. Your bond's at $500, okay? Your next court date's May 20th at 9 o'clock.
So I do have a bond and it's at $500.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, we made it. We made it through California. We did. So we're gonna hit Jersey real quick, and then we'll bring on Texas. Then we'll bring on Fleischer. Even the interpreter gets it from him today.
So the matter of State of New Jersey versus Brian Tipantuna, W 2024 006 101 0714. Can you please tell me your name and the alternate address where you will be going different from 48 Homestead Park Road?
Brian Dayanti Pantuña May Sánchez. O sea, tengo la dirección que es de una tía mía y de un primo, pero mi primo vive en Brooklyn, pero lo que pasa es que la dirección tengo en mi teléfono celular, no me sé la verdad.
Un momento.
Mi primo vive en Brooklyn.
Brian, Your Honor, the interpreter would need a repetition of the name, but the interpreter can interpret the rest of what was said. That is to say, what was said was, I do have the address. It's for an aunt of mine and a cousin, but my aunt lives in Brooklyn and it's on my cell phone. And the truth is, I would have to look at my cell phone.
Interpreter, do you confirm that you were still under oath?
I do, Your Honor. Lilian Payero, AOC approved in Spanish.
Ask the defendant to repeat his name, to speak louder and slower, and also to give me an address where he will be going. I cannot release him if he is giving me a speech about going to his aunt and his nephew and their nieces somewhere in Brooklyn. That's not an address.
Your Honor, and Sorrel, it appears Mr. Tippen.
Ms. Sorrell, can you allow the prosecutor, let's make sure that the interpreter got the interpretation first. Since it's simultaneous, we can't hear her, but give her like 10 seconds.
Me llamo Brian Dayanti Pantuña May Sánchez. O sea, tengo una dirección. Nueva York, pero todo en los contactos. Ok.
My name is Brian Dian Tipantuna Nia Sanchez. I have an address, but it's in the cell phone. New York, but all of that is in my contact.
Ms. Sorrell.
Yes, Your Honor, I am suggesting 224 Sussex Avenue, Newark, New Jersey, where Mr. Tipantuna, a shelter he can go to.
Sir, do you want to go to the shelter at 224 Sussex Avenue? And then when you obtain the address where you want to relocate, you can then notify pretrial services and obtain their approval in order to go there. Is this what you want to do? Yes or no?
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that you cannot leave the shelter until you have obtained approval from pretrial services first.
Okay.
Okay.
Is yes or no?
Sí.
Yes.
State satisfied?
State is satisfied, Your Honor.
So I will enter not guilty plea for you. Your public safety assessment shows a risk scale for failure to appear of 1 and new criminal activity of 1. Madam Prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor. In this matter, the state is seeking an upward modification to level 1 for Borja Milani. Your Honor, we are also seeking a CDS preclusion.
Any objection?
Defense has no objection to those conditions of Mr. Tipantuna's release.
So you will be released, but you must comply with the following. You must appear for all scheduled court proceedings. You must immediately notify pretrial services of any change in your contact information. You shall not commit any offense during the period of your release. You must refrain from any contact with the alleged victim, Borja Milani, and the residents of 46 Homestead Park Road here in the city of Newark. You can go there one time only, but you must have police escort for a few minutes to retrieve essential belongings, and you cannot have any type of electronic communication with this person for any reason whatsoever. And if you violate these no contact conditions, you will face more serious consequences. You must then refrain from excessive use of alcohol or any controlled dangerous substance without prescription by a licensed medical practitioner. You must then report to pretrial services telephonically once per month. Your next court date is August 5th, 2024, 9 a.m. before Judge Fulilove. Public Defender Strauss has been assigned to represent you and will speak with you before your court date to prepare your defense. Do you understand?
¿Usted entiende?
Sí.
Your Honor, the interpreter would like to request a repetition of the alleged victim's name.
What do you want, the repetition of interpreter?
The alleged victim's name. I'm afraid I did not
I'm not
hear it
hearing you
clearly.
well. Your voice is so faint.
Your Honor, I believe she's asking for the victim's name.
Yes, Your
It's
Honor,
my
from the
understanding.
interpreter.
Why? I think we did that already.
Your Honor, I interpreted, but I'm afraid I did not hear it very clearly.
What did you say? What did you interpret?
I interpreted what I heard, Your Honor. as
Tell
you
me
were
what you
speaking.
heard.
I do not remember it, Your Honor.
Okay. Ask for a repetition then.
I have Borja Milani.
Sí.
Did you hear it correctly now?
Your
Interpreter?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor, from the interpreter.
Anything else, interpreter?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Tipantuna, you can now leave the booth. Interpreter, thank you. As
Y una
always.
pregunta.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sí, puede hablar.
Disculpe, o sea, ¿yo voy a salir en libertad o cómo es eso?
Excuse me, that is to say, am I going to be released or how does it work?
Yes.
Did you hear me say that you will be released?
Ok, muchas gracias. Sí.
Okay, thanks so much. Yes.
¿Puedo retirarme ya?
Can I leave now?
Yes, please.
Sí, por favor.
Sí, hasta tarde.
Hiya, Robbie. Judge. He's so funny. Oh my gosh. He's so mean. Did you hear me say you could leave? The interpreter was just trying to do a good job. And without those interpreters, these judges would be stuck like Chuck. All right, it's time. It's time to really be stuck like Chuck. I'm going to put on Fleischer now, guys. But his docket today was over 3 hours long. So I didn't get the whole docket today. I got 40 minutes of it. Here we go.
What's the name of the person?
Page 12.
Are you Moreno Morales? Mr. Moreno Morales, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On April 19, 2024, a traffic stop on a public highway in Harris County, Texas for FMSL. Defendant observed to have odor of alcohol and beverage, slurred speech, GE. The defendant also admitted to having consumed.
Say GE?
Lost the eyes. I'm sorry, learned it.
It's okay. That's okay.
So.
Doing great.
The defendant also admitted to having consumed lots, quote unquote, of alcoholic beverages. SFST 6 HGM, 4 of 8 walking turns, 3 of 4, 1 leg stand, DIC red, considered to breath, .243 and .237.
No alcohol in the car, is there?
It's not,
Okay. One more thing. Do you mind checking, if he has any prior DWIs as well? Mr. Moreno Morales, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Without permission.
Do you know what happens if you go to jail?
¿Es capaz de mirar? Sí. ¿Qué pasa si usted va a una cárcel, señor?
You look like you're having a great time and it's like little base jumping in the woods. This is not supposed to be a fun adventure for you.
Es una aventura buena.
Alice.
Honestly, I've never been to jail.
If you go to jail, immigration will find you because they sweep it on a daily basis. If they find you, they will put an ICE detainer on you. You will remain in custody until immigration is done with you, which is usually about 9 months to a year. This is what you have waiting for you if you go to jail. You were lucky to get out once. You're pushing your luck. I am now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. I'm also ordering you, since you do not have a Texas driver license, to drive. This is the worst thing that you could possibly do. If you get in a car and drive, I'm assuring you a lengthy jail sentence. I'm having you sign a promise with me. This is an affidavit that you're not going to drive. I don't care what your excuse is. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail every time you drive. You understand?
¿Se entiende? Sí, señor o no, señor. Sí. Yes.
Judge, this was a trip first.
Esto fue, sí.
Right. Thanks. We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I will get you to Victoria, where we'll have you sign a reset. After that, I'll get you to Jeremiah for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. That way.
I also have to say that I was wrong and everybody was right because I got a lot of comments. This morning, when the judge first came on, I saw his outfit and I put a clip of it in a post real quick, and I'm like, he's wearing black today. Yes, I see that. It's not black at all. It's a dark purple. So you guys were all right, and I was wrong. But I haven't had any coffee when I posted that. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
We have one more Spanish. I'll make it 10 more.
You're earning your pay, man. He's earning his pay. Hi, Steph.
You got all mixed up. Let's do it again. Yes.
I've been watching a couple of the other channels here and there, and they are so freaking professional. People in court, Mrs. Fields, They make me look like, so this is just like raw here, that's what you get when you come here.
All right, Judge, page 19,
Okay.
Hara.
Are you Horatio? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Hi, Steph. What's new?
Hey, I'm here for this case, so.
Oh, wonderful. You want to do PC? Okay. Oh. Hold on. We need. Please. So you're with vehicular crimes, right? Okay, so this can't be good that you're here. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Raggy. All right. Are you Horatio Vicaro?
Vijarro?
Sir, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present and questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. This is a crash that happened on April 21st around 1:49 a.m. It was a two-vehicle crash that occurred on East X Freeway. It was a rear-end collision, Judge. This defendant was the sole occupant of his vehicle. After the rear-end collision, his grill ended up on the back of a Hyundai. Officers came on scene, made contact with him and a driver and passenger of the Hyundai as well. Upon contact with him, he had a strong odor of alcohol in his breath, slurred speech, glossy eyes. They initially did HGN on scene, which he scored 6 out of 6 on. He was transported to JTC and they did the remainder of the test. Check the scores. 3 out of 8 on the walk and turn and 0 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. He did consent to giving a breath sample and that came back at a 0.095 both times. The other car was a Hyundai, like I said, Your Honor. It was an Uber, so it was a front seat driver and a rear end passenger. The rear end passenger succumbed to his injuries 3 days later.
Damn it.
So at this point, we are investigating for charges.
Did you hear what happened?
¿Se escuchó lo que pasó, señor?
Person in the back seat is now dead. And it's very possible that they now file intoxication manslaughter charges against you. Tell me, do we have a timeline of when this is, if and when this is going to happen?
Obviously, Judge, I'll have to get all the discovery and hopefully within the next I know an autopsy is being.
It's our worst nightmare, Mr. Vicaro. I am now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive at all. You will sign an affidavit promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is. If you get into a car and drive, you will assure yourself a lengthy jail sentence because I will have a contempt of court hearing. You'll be facing up to 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get in a car and drive. If you drive 5 times, I will have 5 different contempt hearings and I can stack it. Do you understand? I'm now putting an ankle monitor on you as well. You are not allowed out past 7 p.m. I'm giving you a curfew of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a scram ankle monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. You consume 1 drip of anything that has alcohol in, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to make it so high your head's going to split backwards. One.
Your Honor, would the court consider argument about the bond amount?
por ejemplo, argumentos de fianza.
I know.
Realmente está $100.
I asked for 50.
Yo pido $50,000 de fianza.
If you upgrade it, because I don't know what's gonna happen now. It's not fair to just do it on a whim. If you are close, let me know. If you upgrade it, we can have a bail hearing. But I'm now making it to where I'm gonna do everything in my power to protect the street. I'm gonna take them off, you know? And did you hear what they want me to do to you?
Yes.
Beware, I have my eyes all over you. One false move, I will revoke your bond and I will make it 50,000 in a heartbeat.
Dar una fianza de $50,000 de inmediato.
I need a interlock order, please, for Mr. Vijaro. Mr. Vijaro, do you know that Harris County leads the nation in fatalities with regard to alcohol? It's such a sad and sobering statistic that now we have to deal with another one. When one click from a phone will get you a $20 ride wherever. You get in a car, I will sprout horns and a tail. I'll be so upset. Stand.
¿Usted entendió, señor?
That way.
Pase para allá.
It's okay, they can wait. Go. It's okay.
He jokes around. They're codependent.
Who is? So there's two?
I wonder if he ever said
Okay.
that to his
Who are they?
kids, that he will sprout horns and tails.
Martinez.
Something Bryant would never say.
Did you get it? It's
Martinez.
Gallardo. Okay. All right.
Aquí.
Xiomara Gallardo.
I'm sorry, what's his name?
Miss Gallardo.
Gallardo?
And you are
Sí, señor o no, señor?
Jose Martinez Torres. Both of you are charged with theft. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the prosecutors. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you.
Officers were flagged down by the complainant at the Home Depot located at 6810 Gulf Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77087, Harris County. Complainant observed the defendant concealing tape measures into her purse while her husband handed her a few tape measures, which he also concealed into her purse. Defendant passed all open and operating paint registers without paying. Complainant stated that once the defendant walked outside the store, he approached them and told them that they had to go back inside the store while he detained the defendant. Complainant stated that once in the office, all merchandise was placed on the desk and the total value taken was $402.20.
Got it. Ms. Gallardo and Mr. Martinez Torres, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you both not to go to any Home Depot for any reason, anywhere. If I find that you go to Home Depot, or if you pick up any new cases, I will revoke your bond. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Sí, señor o no, señor.
Are you a United States citizen?
Residente.
No, resident.
Are you a United States citizen?
Resident.
I don't know whether you both are or not. You could tell me you're the Queen of England. I wouldn't even know. If you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you if you are realistically not a resident or if there's any problems with your paperwork. I would be very careful. Not only that, a theft is one of the worst cases you can pick up with regards to a residency because they will revoke it. Do you understand? This is not
Yes.
your first. You're begging for your residency to be revoked, Ms. Gallardo.
Que le revoquen su residencia, señora Gallardo.
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
Dímelo a él, le dije que no me mirara a mí, solo habla español. ¿A qué se dedica? ¿Qué trabaja?
Limpiando.
Cleaning.
How much money do you make a month?
Poco, es poco. 300.
Little, 300 a week. 300, dijo.
You want to apply for an appointed lawyer.
Sí, señor o no,
Sí,
señor.
sí,
Tiene
señor.
que aprender a hablar.
Sí.
What do you do for a living,
¿A qué
sir?
se dedica usted, señor? Trabajo en la construcción. I work in construction.
How much money do you make?
¿Cuánto dinero gana usted por mes? Aproximadamente.
Alrededor de $4,000,
Around $4,000 or $5,000.
You're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Otherwise, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I will have you fill out an application for a lawyer. I will now also have you sign a reset. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Thanks. Do you mind filing conditions, please? No going to any Home Depot, please. Yeah. Cavazos with a C, C-A-V. Correct.
He's stingy with lawyers.
It's okay. Roberto Cavazos, you're charged with failure to stop and give information, which is leaving the scene. Are you chewing gum? You're charged with failure to stop and give information, which is leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Thank you.
So the defendant was involved in a vehicle accident with two others. Complainant witness number one collected the first three letters of his plate, whilst complaining witness number two reported the numbers of his plate. Defendant left the scene with no attempt to give information. Complaining witness number one reported his damages to be approximately $8,000. Defendant confirmed the accident and stated he left the scene because he did not want to get towed for not having a license and not having insurance.
So you've run his license. Do we know if he has a Texas driver license or not?
No.
I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive. I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me that you're not to drive, Mr. Cavazos. I don't care what your excuse is. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get in the car. Do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. This is the only bond conditions I'm giving to you.
Can't afford one.
Why not?
Because I'm not working. I don't have a vehicle. Can't drive.
Horacio Villajorro.
Calm down.
Your Honor, due to the proof fact he's not eligible to attend.
When is the last time you've had a job, Mr. Cavazos?
I was working until they decided to ran my car for a three-way accident. They won't let my car out anyways. It's under investigation on the whole. I passed it to the department. So I don't have a driver's license anyways. I have no business driving.
So I will give you an affidavit. I need you to fill it out. I need to know everything about you. I will take a look at it. If you qualify, I'll give you a lawyer. Do you mind giving me Mr. Garza, please? I'll have you also come up here, swear to this. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we'll take a look at it, all right? No, I got it. I'm just gonna have him sign the affidavit. For sure.
Page 7, Fleischer, Robert.
Hey, did you see that we got Roberto Castro back there? Come on up, sir. You were Robert Fleischer?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I hire an attorney.
I don't know where they are. We go in line. It's up to them. They know that we start early. I'm not doing anything to you that I wouldn't do if my own mother was in front of me right now. When we're done, I'll just have you take your seat and we'll wait for them to get here. They can always approach me after the fact. Sir, you're charged with unlawful installation of a tracking device. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. I think I remember your case. If this is not the one where I may be wrong, but it was put into a trunk. Stop. Don't say anything. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise it, because I got a bunch of DAs here. Everything you say, they're going to sit there and type away. Take your time. It's okay. Counsel, what was your name again? I forgot.
Dylan Larson.
Dylan. Okay. Thanks, Dylan.
I'm usually in court 6.
Yeah. I remember. It's okay. Hey, Dylan, would you mind filing a Mo up in this case, please?
Yes.
Fleischer.
Your Honor, February 16, 2024, officers dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. Complaining witness stated that she was being harassed by the defendant on June 16. Complainant went to defendant for their child they shared. Stated when the defendant dropped off their child, defendant stated he had to put a gift for their shared child in the trunk of complainant's vehicle. Complainant began receiving notifications on her cell phone alerting her that there was an unknown Apple AirTag detected with her since then. Complainant searched her vehicle and located the Apple AirTag in the trunk of her vehicle beneath the spare tire.
Hold on a second. Hey, stop. please.
The defendant confirmed the AirTag was his and asked for it back. Complainant did not give defendant permission to put the AirTag in the vehicle.
Mr. Frazier, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand? I'm also entering what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection, which is a court order that identifies this person as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence, assault. You cannot commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot stalk, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this court order, the state can and will file a violation of a protective order against you, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. Do you understand? You pick up a VPO and violate conditions, I can hold you at no bond, zero bond, and I'll do it in a heartbeat to protect the public.
Sir.
I'm going to have you go to Victoria. We're going to have you sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. So I'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be welcome to wait for your lawyer back after all that paperwork's done.
Hey, may I say something?
No. When your lawyer gets here, you can say something to them, and they can tell me something if it's relevant. I just don't want you to say something that hurts your interest as it is now. You'll get the opportunity to fight. Just now's not the time. All right? Please.
Right this way. Page 8.
Good morning, Mr. Rudd. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
Judge, around 12:40 in the morning, an officer noticed a vehicle who was in lane 2 of 3 approaching a construction zone and almost struck the first few cones and made an aggressive move into lane 1 to avoid striking the cones. The vehicle then changed lanes without using a turn signal. The vehicle began speeding, going 50 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and continued to change lanes without a turn signal. Officers did a traffic stop on the vehicle. Defendant was the driver of the vehicle. There was a smell of odor of alcoholic beverage and slurred speech on defendant, as well as some drowsiness. Defendant did admit to consuming alcohol. He admitted to consuming a lemon drop. Officers conducted the senior field sobriety test, and it came back a 6 out of 6 on the HGN, a 6 out of 8 on the walk and turn, a 3 out of 4 on the one leg stand. Defendant originally consented to a breath test, but once getting to JPC refused, and so blood was drawn.
Got it. No prior DWIs, I'm assuming that. No other prior criminal history? Okay. Mr. Rudd, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I will randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of dope, you will go to jail. Do you understand? You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Darvish, and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. No new cases. Stay in contact with your lawyer, and good things will happen for you. All right? I'll have you go to Victoria Center Reset, then you'll get with Jeremiah for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we otherwise be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Page 13, Morgan Alfred, come on up.
You said page what?
13, Morgan.
Mr. Morgan.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Your Honor, on May 2nd, 2022.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How many PR bonds have you gotten?
That was just the second one, sir.
As if, no. Goes with you. Well, we've already done probable cause in this case. This case is older than. You've been given more than 2 PR bonds, sir. I'm not, no, goes with you.
Yeah, just saying.
Anything with you.
It's Friday.
I'm telling you.
Thomas?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on up, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your last name is Bryant?
No, first name, Brian.
Oh, Thomas. Got it. All right, Mr. Thomas, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present or questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Officers were dispatched to a minor crash at the intersection of 4500 Airline Drive, 4500 North Freeway. I think on Service Road at approximately 16:38 hours. Defendant seen exiting the driver's side. Defendant having dilated pupils and slurred speech, unsteady balance, and incoherent speech. Defendant stated he was never involved in a motor vehicle accident. A wheel witness saw the defendant crash into the wheel witness. 6 of 6 HGNs, 4 8 walk and turn, 2 of 4 one leg stand. The IC was read, sample rejected, blood warrant issued, executed. 2021, the 60 days, Harris County, HJC, 2009.
Does he have any DWIs out of county? Do you have any DWIs out of county? Can you look this up, Dylan, please? Thomas.
Let me show him where that's at.
Mr. Thomas, do you have a Texas driver license? You also look up to see if he has a license. Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Planning on getting it right now.
Then you're not allowed to drive. Planning on it does not mean no. I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me. You're not to drive until you have liability insurance in your name. If you drive without it, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail every time you drive without it. You must get court approval before you start driving. I want to know that you have liability insurance. You understand?
Yes, sir. That's all I was going to ask you today.
Nothing out of state that I can see, Judge.
Okay. Because this is a second offense, I'm requiring you to obtain a handheld interlock device that you're going to take with you everywhere you go to prove to us that you're not consuming alcohol. If you're caught consuming alcohol, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. If you have any demons, Mr. Thomas, you better take care of it, because if you don't, and I see that you become a problem when you're a bond, I will take care of it for you. And I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. The way that I do it is I hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate that for 2 years, and put you in a rehab facility. I've done it plenty of times. I don't want to have to do it to you, but if you force my hand, I will. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'll get you to Victoria for your bond conditions. You'll have to also sign interlock paperwork. Then you'll get with Jeremiah for your bond conditions. After that, you'll be free to go. You need a lawyer. So we're going to reset your case to give you time to go hire a lawyer. Okay, then that's by the date you need to have it.
I was going to ask about to get the extension because I'm barely getting back to work right now.
There is no extension. I will pay for it for you. I will waive the fee for you. So there's no excuse. Do you understand? But right now you can't drive anyways because you don't have insurance. So you will get a handheld device until you get insurance. When you come back with the lawyer, then we can talk about switching it to one in your car.
Okay. So I don't have to go over and get the one with the car.
You need a portable device now.
Right.
You're not allowed to drive for any reason. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay.
7 days for portable.
No, he already, the magistrate gave him until the 29th. So he needs to stick to that date. But just waive the fee so you don't have to pay for it though.
Page 20, Watkins. Come on up.
Did you do the, we need, yeah, in a lot. What's his name? Watkins. Mr. Watkins, did you just get out of jail? Where did you think you were going today? To the beach?
No, sir. They actually locked it from me, and that's we were transitioning from moving, so I didn't have access to any of my clothes.
Please don't come in clothes. It's very disrespectful. Okay? All right. In shorts, I mean, you're in shorts.
I literally had this on for the last 3 days.
Mr. Watkins, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and any interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Witness officer was the check by unit in uniform for a stolen vehicle call and arrived first at the scene. The witness officer parked behind the suspect and approached the vehicle to verify the license plate while defendant Watkins was outside the vehicle. Witness officer confirmed the vehicle and told the defendant Watkins to turn around and put his hands behind his back. Witness officer stated that the defendant Watkins started to walk away from the vehicle, ignoring all his commands. Witness officer stated that he tried to grab the defendant Watkins by the arm and the suspect pulled away and kept walking. Witness officer stated he again told the defendant Watkins to stop walking away, but he refused to stop. Witness officer stated that the suspect walked an estimate of approximately 100 yards and stopped because he saw the other unit arrive at the scene.
What?
Said that he began to walk away with his hand basically, and he was continuing to walk about 100 yards, but another officer.
Come on.
Right.
What was he doing wrong?
This was a stop for a stolen vehicle.
Right.
That he was outside. Apparently looks like.
But was he inside the vehicle at any time? Watkins.
I'll check it out, Judge.
Was he the license plate? There was via the license plate. He was outside the vehicle. It doesn't allege that he was in the vehicle. Just said he was outside the vehicle.
Was he standing while black? You know, I mean.
Judge, the officer doesn't know how far away this individual was from the vehicle, volume values, person of interest, but.
Forget it. Forget it. I'll find no probable cause in the case. Be careful. You know, when you get into a pissing match with an officer, who's going to win? Right? Not only that, when you hang with dogs, you get fleas. So be careful who you hang out with. All right. Just go ahead and take your seat, and we'll be back with you here momentarily. Sir.
So that's what I have for Fleischer today. Sorry, my dog. Sorry. So he did more. He had a 3-hour docket. He did more. I think since I work a double tomorrow, that I'm just gonna get the rest of it, and I'll tell you why. Last time I did that, I got part of it, and then I did the other part like the next day or the day after. I can't remember. Someone in chat got so mad because she's like, I waited 45 minutes for videos that I already saw. And then we got into a few comments back and forth. So now I'm going to play the rest of his docket tomorrow. And maybe I'll tick her off again. I hope so. I'm doing it just to tick her off. I do also have a 30-minute custody battle. That's sort of weird. I mean, nothing crazy happens. The father is definitely very angry. But you'll see. You'll see right away why this is so weird. Yeah, oh, I'm not worried about ticking her off. It just makes me giggle. That's why I'm going to do it. Hi, Terry. Oh, yeah, I heard about the hurricane. I hope everybody. Is it over? Or are we still worried about it? We were talking about that in Discord too, weren't we? So after tomorrow, after I play the clips, then I'll put the whole docket on. Hey, it's Fat Albert. I'm going to put the whole docket on my Patreon. I got another clip of the Australian lawyer there yesterday or today, I can't remember. And it's really good. She's telling this person on the stand how they're lying. And they disagree, of course. And she's like, well, when you were lying, did you do it because blah, 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 blah. And she just wouldn't let it go. This lawyer is so good. Anyway, yes, that one. Carolyn is always there with the name Chrysanthu. Chrysanthu. I hope everybody made it through the hurricane okay, if it's over. I saw it. They were talking about it in chat, and then we started getting on tornadoes, and it was terrible. Tornadoes are very scary. But everybody in my chat seems to be okay. Thank you so much for coming out today, guys. Appreciate it. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm working a double today, but I think I have enough. I think I got what I need to do one tomorrow morning. So I think I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. Thanks, guys. Love you guys.